you. That's how it works for me. That's my rules. I make the rules in these games, so my rules are communication. Thoughts on eyeball tattooing? Well, it looks cool, but I wouldn't do it. You would play? Great. Well, I played these games already, obviously, with several people. So, because I also like learn tying people up, so I can tie people up too. And I have men playing these games with me. Yeah, but sometimes these men, it's not only about pain. It's not only about beating each other up. That's not what it is. Yes, consent and communication. So you communicate before, what do you want to experience this time, you know? And this person can share in that setting what they want to experience, right? Maybe they have something they want to work through. You can use it as healing too, right? You can say, actually this time, and then I can see if I want to play with that, right? I don't have to agree to everything. He can communicate and I can communicate what I want to experience and what he wants to experience, or like he, she, whatever. And then he can go like, actually this time, the only thing I need is a nurturing mother. Yeah, I can be a nurturing mother tying you up and being nice and gentle with you. Yeah, I can do that. I can do that. And or I can say, actually, I'm not that type. Actually, maybe just find somebody else to play that for you right now. And the job, that's my job. Actually, I get paid for that. So I had people who just wanted me to be their nurturing mother, and I did that job, and it felt nice to me too. You know what the fun thing we did as a nurturing mother? That's actually not a painful game we played there. Now I can actually, sometimes I have painful games I play with feet in the face and like busting some nuts and stuff like that. It's fun too, yes. But I can also be a fun mom, and that day we played a fun game, which was very sweet, actually. It was really sweet. I didn't expect it would turn out that sweet. The guy wanted me to be his nurturing mother, and I tied him up, and his wish was to be tied into a hammock. Yeah, I was like, well, this is fun. I've never done such a thing before, but let's do it. I don't have a video of that because he wanted it to be private, and that's fine too. If you want it to be private, we can do that too. So I put him into the hammock. I put the rope around his body and the hammock, and he was like mummified, kind of in the rope and in the hammock. And I was rocking him like a baby. I ended up lying on him too and hugging him tightly, and then we were just rocking in that he was tied up. He got horny too. He had like a super boner. But we were like rocking there. For him it was really healing. And it just reminds me that I want to give him a call. Thanks for the reminder, how he's doing. So yeah, it can be any ways you want it to be. It depends on your desire. And if you know what you desire, you find the person who can do that with you, right? And you can communicate your desire. And yes, there might be the risk of rejection, right? That people say, I don't want to play that game with you, but the risk you will have to take. Otherwise, you will never get what you want. And the more you speak about your desire and what you want, the more you will attract that person to your life who can actually play those games with you. But if you just only keep it for yourself, that desire will never play out in your life. Never. You need to actually ask for what you want. And he did. And I was a loving mommy. It's just another example of the games I play, right? The other day I told you about another guy, but it's funny because I live in Mexico and these were two German guys. There's not only Germans that reach out to me, but I tell stories about these two. Yeah, so that was a fun thing, him in the hammock. Hilarious. It's another form of suspension, I guess. I wish I had pictures of that, and I wish I could use it, but I have the stories for you. Maybe I should share them on my TikTok, I don't know. They feed on fear and suffering. Who they? That guy was feeding on love and nurturing. if he never had a nurturing mom, right? Could be. Maybe he never had a nurturing mom who hugged him tight. So, yeah, it might sound disturbing to some people. Turns out people need that. Yes, a lot of people need that. And I think, I don't know because I'm not in the male experience, but I think a lot of men need that because men are being told to toughen up, right? To be like that strong motherfucker. And then maybe they don't get the nurturing they actually need. But I don't know, I don't live in the male experience. And then they just try to be this strong, right? And they can never be weak. But you, dear man, are allowed to be weak. It makes you human. Harley Quinn vibes for sure. Yeah, to some extent, yeah, definitely. Okay, good night, Joey. Busting, yeah, bust those nuts. Very hard. We don't often get rewarded of being loving. Men, you mean? Yeah, it's all conditioning too, right? That's a sad story. If we show weakness, it will be used against us. Not in my reality. But I totally see that this plays out a lot. But I actually appreciate men that can show weakness. And that's why I have them in my life, right? And I'm shaming them for that. That's a healing thing too. You humiliate the shit out of them. You're so fucking weak. Halloween can never be over. Halloween is all year long. Whenever I choose to live Halloween, I choose it now.